You are listening to Iron Suits, where strength wears a crown. Welcome back. I am your host, Marwan Killu, coach to CEOs, business owners, entrepreneurs, and executives who are at the top of their game, but tired of feeling like their body isn't keeping up with their success. I've got a great show for you today. I hope you like it. If you do like it, please share it with another business leader, because iron sharpeneth iron, man sharpeneth man. Today's episode: rich, powerful, soft. You ever notice something? You're sitting there, you build the empire, you're making moves, you're signing deals, but somewhere along the way, the man who built it disappeared. And that's what gets me. That's what gets me. Most of you walk into the office every day thinking, I have to do this. I have to hit the gym. I have to get my steps in. I have to insert whatever. Stop. Listen to yourself. You don't have to do anything. You get to. And that simple shift changes everything. But I know you're not there yet. You're still negotiating with life, still begging for permission to exist in your own empire. And it shows, right? Your body soft, your energy diluted, your presence invisible. And the worst part, you know it. But here's a kicker: the watch, the suit, the office, they're illusions. They scream success, but the man behind them, he's soft. I had a guy like this once, CEO, high level, $30 million company, every metric perfect. But when we started working together, he was exhausted, weak, bloated. Every deal he closed, every team he led, his body whispered, I'm done. I'm soft. I can't be bothered. You're not him yet. But ask yourself, if you keep living like this, how long before you are? And look, I get it. You built a life that, most men would dream of, would kill for. You got wealth, influence, respect. But here's the thing: your body, your presence, your edge have been left behind. You've been rich, you've been powerful, and yet soft. And that's a contradiction we're going to unpack today. Because if you don't fix that, everything else means nothing. Let me ask you something. How many mornings have you rolled out of bed thinking, I have to train today, I have to eat right? And you hate it. Every step, every rep, every bite feels like punishment. And after it's done, you feel nothing. Like the weight you just carried didn't even belong to you. That's apathy. That just doesn't live in the gym. It's creeping into every corner of your life. The deals you close, the meetings you run, the people you care about, you do them half-assed because your energy, your presence, your ownership isn't fully there. Look at the man across the room from you, or the guy that you scroll past online, He's lean, decisive, ruthless. You might respect him, you might envy him, but here's a kicker. He's not working harder than you. He just shows up fully, owns it, gets to. You? Still negotiating with life, still bargaining with excuses, still soft. And that's where identity collapse hits. The office chair, the corner's office, the Rolex, all the symbols you bought scream dominance, mean nothing if the man inside doesn't. You're rich, but soft. Powerful, but fragile. Supposed to dominate, but negotiating with comfort. So that person that I spoke about earlier, with the client that I had, with his body being soft, invisible presence, right? That's the cost of apathy. Comfort is killing the edge. Most men don't even see it coming. They think the empire covers it. You know, all these symbols of success cover it. The truth, it doesn't. And here's the subtlety. It's not just about the body. It's the energy, the presence, the silent language that commands respect. Without it, the empire you built, hollow, invisible, paper thin. And if that hits you, if you feel that tightness in your chest, good. That's a wake up. That's a part most men ignore. The part you're feeling right now. That's the man you've been neglecting. Here's the thing. You don't have to do a damn thing. Not training, not eating right, not walking the dog. You get to. That simple shift, right? It changes everything. Suddenly the bone in the legs isn't punishment. That feels like me doing the Bulgarian split squats on their legs day. That tightness in your chest is privilege. It's a chance to show that you were built for it. Think about two men, right? One says, I have to train. He drags himself through reps, tired, half present, weak, invisible, soft. The other says, I get to train. Legs burn, lungs scream, mind sharpens, body commands respect without a word being said. Which man do you think closes deals better? Which man commands attention? Which man is invisible? That's identity collapse. You can have titles, money, a corner's office, but if your body, your presence, your energy don't match it, the world knows, they feel it, and deep down, you feel it. Okay, so going back to that client, eh? It came from the attitude of, I have to. One day, there was a shift. He said, I get to push the burn. I get to move. I get to rebuild the body to reflect the man I'm supposed to be. And I watched him become dangerous, not just in business, but in life. That's the subtlety most men miss, right? Attitude isn't mindset. It's a blueprint for your body. The silent signals that says, I'm here and I dominate. So ask yourself right now, are you negotiating with life or are you claiming it? Are your legs shaking from weakness or from proving what you're made of? See, you've been living soft, tolerating excuses, giving the empire everything and yourself nothing. I get to doesn't just change words, it changes the way you inhabit every second of life. Aligns the body with the empire, fuses presence with power, collapses the man who pleads with life, and builds a man who commands it. And I had that same thing this morning. Lately, I've been not wanting to go out and take my dog for a walk. I've got a 3-year-old boxer, and I've been having a hard time training him. Walking has become a chore rather than enjoyment, walking with him. So I realized that it was me who's making this, not him. It's me and my attitude. I can only change myself. As Neville Goddard said, change yourself and you change your world around you, because the world is just a mirror. I change my words from I have to walk the dog to I get to walk the dog. And the walk was really good. The dog was well behaved. And none of the stuff that I've been going around in my head materialized. Let me tell you something else. You've been neglecting yourself. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when the schedule allows. Every day. And every second you waste, every excuse, every I have to, is a small death, a slow erosion of dominance. Look around. The man who commands respect, the men who commands respect, they don't wait for life's permission. They don't beg. They don't negotiate. They claim it. You, trading presence for comfort, empire, titles, money. They don't cover the man inside. They never will. Comfort is the enemy. Apathy kills quietly. Neglect doesn't announce itself. And every time you say, I have to, you're agreeing to mediocrity. You're resigning to the soft life. But here's a doorway, the subtle shift. You don't have to do a damn thing. You get to. Legs burn? Good, you get to push. Lungs scream? Great, you get to endure. Walk the dog, get your steps in? Good, you get to move. Eat right? You get to fuel the machine. And when you own that, your empire, energy, presence all align. Picture yourself in the mirror. No excuses, no hiding behind wealth or comfort. Every line of your body, every inch of your presence, commanding respect. That's dominance. That's alignment. That's a man most people ignore. Most of the world ignores. The one you've been neglecting. So ask yourself, will you keep living soft or reclaim every second you've been giving away? You've been neglecting yourself, hiding behind comfort, giving life to excuses, while your body, presence, energy quietly decay. The empire can wait, the world can wait, but your presence, your dominance, it won't. Demands attention, demands action, demands that you stop negotiating and start claiming. Stop saying I have to, start saying I get to. Feel it in your chest, feel the weight in your legs, feel the breath in your lungs. This is your life. This is your body. This is your empire. Every second of neglect can be reclaimed the moment you decide it's privilege to live fully. And here's a question no one else will ask. What am I really building with my empire if I've neglected the man who actually executes it? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this podcast. This is all I have for you today. Have a great day, and don't forget to share the show, and I'll see you on the next episode.